Hey guys, welcome to my slides info. In this slides, we're going to talk about Bitcoins, the recent price surge, and we're going to look at some possible reasons why this happened. And at the end of the video, I'll share some ideas on buying Bitcoins or how to get involved. So let's get started. The COVID-19 pandemic has been a big hit on the economy and Bitcoins as well. The price of Bitcoins, which was expected to rise a lot because of the halving, kind of dropped a lot during the COVID period, but struggled and started to get on its feet. Recently, the price in the last 72 hours really went up by more than $1,000. And that's like really huge since a while, and we're going to look at some possible reasons for that and try to see if these are the reasons why the price went up or they just went up. So the first reason has to do with US regulators. Recently, the US bank regulators grants authority for national banks, Federal Savings Associations, to custody crypto. This gives the banks the opportunity to work with Bitcoins and to help their clients to keep their Bitcoins. I don't know how the banks are going to do this, if they're going to handle it well or not, because the price of Bitcoins is always changing. And I don't know how someone would bring their Bitcoins, maybe $10,000 value, and if it drops tomorrow in the hands of the bank, how are they going to handle that? So this is just an area that we see how it explores or expands. And additionally, let's look at more information on this. Quick take. The U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency announced Wednesday that national savings banks and Federal Savings Associations can provide cryptocurrency custody services to their customers. This clarifies that banks can continue satisfying their customers' needs for safeguarding their most valuable assets, which today for tens of millions of Americans include cryptocurrency. So tens of millions of Americans actually use cryptocurrency, and this is really huge. And this means that if more people get involved because the bank is involved, that would really skyrocket the price of Bitcoin. We don't know that is the reason why we had this recent price surge, but that is a possibility. And also, we had talked about halving earlier on. Halving means that when miners mine Bitcoins, they get some rewards, and these rewards are cut in half every 4 years. And recently, that was going to happen. And generally, when that happens, the price of Bitcoins goes up as well, because that means there's less supply of Bitcoins and more people want Bitcoins. So the price generally goes up. This was expected to happen early on, but the COVID-19 came up. But then, this could be the reason this happened. The price, the amount that miners get for mining Bitcoins. And remember, miners are not people, they're computers that maintain the Bitcoin ecosystem. That could be one of the possibilities. And recently, more and more people are getting involved in Bitcoins due to the rising prices. But I'll tell you this. The price of Bitcoins shouldn't fool you to get in or buy when the price is really high, because the price could equally go down. So the price of Bitcoins is always changing. It could go up to 15,000, 20,000. That also means it could go down to 5,000. So whenever it's high, don't buy. Just wait, because if you buy when the price is too high, you may lose your money when you realize the next day the price has gone down. So you lose a chunk of your money. So it's important to watch carefully before you buy. Make sure that it is at the minimum. Whenever people are afraid that Bitcoin's price is so low now, or Bitcoin is going to disappear, it's really bad for Bitcoin right now. That's the time when you can buy Bitcoins, because when you buy at that time and when things get better, you can earn from it. Usually it rises and falls, so buy when it's low. Don't buy when people are crazy about it. Like right now, the price is up. It could continue to go up or it could drop, so no one really knows what's going to happen next. But just be careful whenever you buy Bitcoins. Then another thing is, many people got involved in Bitcoins early on without knowing what it really was and how it works. They just got involved and they lost a lot of money, maybe through third parties who claimed they could invest their money for them, and it ended up being a scam, and then the blame was on Bitcoins. So I'd like to say this: if you want to get involved in Bitcoins, know what you're doing. Do not just get involved. Try to find out. Do research on Bitcoin, YouTube on Bitcoin, Google on Bitcoin. Try to know how it works. It's really hard to know how it works, but the more research you do, the more familiar you get with Bitcoins. Once you know how it works, you won't need anyone to help you to buy Bitcoins or invest in Bitcoins, because Bitcoins is decentralized. It means there's no middleman. This was the real reason for Bitcoins, to do away with the middleman and have you deal with it directly. So if you're still looking for someone to help you, you could possibly get ripped off. So do your due process, do your research before you get involved. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful and educative. See you in my next video. Bye bye.